got the new episode of Bleach. Came out last Saturday, man. Give me your initial thoughts.
Oh, I'm going first.
First, man.
Yeah, man, it's all right, man. It was a pretty good episode.
Come on now, don't be shy. Hey, come on now, don't be shy. Let's get into it.
Fuck Bleach. Nah, this might be probably like I think this might be my 4th or 5th favorite episode so far out of the show. So I will say that. That's not saying there wasn't no dumb moments, but it was pretty good, man. I kind of wish that the fight between Ishida and Renji did go a little bit longer, but it's understandable why it didn't. And
it's about to be so many fights. It's about to be so many fights happening. I said it's about to be so many fights happening. Like, they kind of had to have that one episode for it.
I mean, no, it's not even that. Like, really, at this point, like, I'm kind of, I don't know if lost for words is where I really want to say, because, like, just showing off of what Ishida was able to do, and then you put that in concept with any of the other Soul Reapers, they can't do anything. They can't do anything.
That shit, like, literally, that shit.
Literally, the only person that can fight them is Ichigo. The only one, really. The only one.
I don't think so.
Because fucking dude, because really and truly, Renji won that fight after he did his last little when he said his true Bankai's name and hit fucking Ishida with that.
Chills right now. I'm getting chills right now.
like Renji did it right then and there, but just like how Ishida was saying, like, hey, it felt like you held back. At the same time, he was able to pull fucking Renji from his environment to fucking heal and recover. So if he can do that, so can any of the other Quincy's that they're about to run across. They're gonna be able to go through and heal, taking in the environment's Renji and keep the fight going. So like it's really gonna be like a battle of stamina, and it'll be more stamina against the Soul Reapers, which again, they already said that as well, that the way that they have the Renji set up, like it's putting more pressure on the Soul Reapers to even progress through the fucking Royal Palace. So they're really playing, really they're just playing the waiting game just to see how long they can actually withstand going through all the different harsh terrain or environment that they're in that's completely against them.
Okay, so let me give you my thoughts about this episode 33, Thousand Blood Year War. We're talking about Bleach. First off, if I had to rate it, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. We didn't rate any of the shows.
We didn't rate any of the shows. I don't approve this rating.
Hands down. Nah, that's the official rating for Where's My Anime show. 10 out of 10, hands down.
No.
But before I get into the good stuff, let me just say, Grimjaw, I was disappointed, man. I was disappointed. Like that whole little sequence with him running after the Quincy and then getting poisoned. I'm like, come on, man. Like, yo, you can't come back to the show and then in the second episode, you in the show, you on the ground with your blood out, and then Ichigo having to come save you. Like, come on, man. Like, no, man.
It's skill to the fire, man.
Yo, you can't write Grimjaw back into the show like that. You know what I'm saying? Understandably, it's gonna be another episode tomorrow. I get it. But dog, don't tell me I got cake and I can't eat it too. You right? You know what I'm saying? Don't give me Grimjaw and then be like, oh, okay, well he just fell down, he's poisoned.
Like, who dude about to eat some cake? No diddy.
no diddy.
You gave him that pink cocaine, it's a wrap.
you can't do that to me, man. So that's the only reason why I didn't give it a 20 out of 20, right? So I had to give it a 10 out of 10. But
I mean, I don't see how that's not. I do not see how that's not.
The Grimjaw sequence, man, like, nah, bro, that's not it. That's not it.
That's the part that kind of confuses me too. That's another reason why, like, I kind of have more questions on Bleach than answers. Like, I mean, it was still like just for that fight, the fight between Ishida and Renji. I mean, that was still a good fight. But like, granted, I doubt Grimjaw would have took it into like full thought out of pride and shit. But like, I feel like Sorry, I can't never remember dude's name. The green hat scientist.
You a horror?
Yeah, I highly doubt Uehara did not tell any of the Rockars that's riding with him, hey, your blood is toxic to him. You have an advantage. Right. Like I find it very hard to believe that he did not tell him that.
Well, also
granted, he started, but
well, also too, I find it hard that he didn't explain to him the enemy's powers and stuff like that, right? Of what he knew at the time. Uehara is a master strategist, right? So I would be pretty shocked if he didn't have, or if maybe he already got a remedy and gave it to Grimjaw already because he already knew what that Quincy was capable of, right? But to finish up my take on it, that was the part I didn't like, right? Now we're gonna get into the good stuff. Because Renji, my boy, Renji, man, this is a long time coming. Renji, essentially, man, he got a dub in my eyes, right? I mean, he's in the Royal Palace. The Quincy's got all the reacts to. He's going against, his former homeboy, his former teammate, and he put in that work. You know what I'm saying? And Sheeta had to keep, trying to level up. And Renji was like, I'm trying to tell you, bro, you don't know everything about what it is to have a Bankai. Here it goes. You know what I mean? So shout out Renji, man. The fight sequence was crazy too. Crazy animation. Beautiful, beautiful. And the thing I like about it the most, man, Sheeta's so raw with it, man. After he beat him, he was like, it was three reasons why you lost to me today. The first one, because subconsciously you wasn't trying to kill me. So imagine, Renji really got the dub if he wanted to kill him, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. Number two, what did he say? You didn't know the full skill set of my powers, right? Which is true. Because when he put him in that in the little Quincy chamber and it was draining all his spiritual pressure, I was like, come on, man. Come on with it, right? Like, fire. Fucking fire, man. And like you said, I don't know how anybody else is supposed to combat that, right? Other than the fact, don't let his ass get it off. So you got that. And then thirdly, bro, Ishida was just like, because you a soul reaper, you beneath me. You the fucking gum on my boots. I was like, no, Shell. And that's how the episode ended, man. I was like, Shell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like it, man. This ain't no Sasuke turn. This is like full, like, yo. And look, hear me out. Now, if Sasuke was like, because at one point Sasuke was like, yeah, it's all about the Uchiha clan and all that, right? But in the way Ishida doing it, it's like, yo, look, y'all murked our whole existence way back in the day. Now I'm back with my family, and this is how we ride it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Ichigo's in the middle of it. Really, Ichigo's like a pawn for the society at this point. Like, they done so much fucked up shit. It's like, Ichigo, you got to come here and save us, right? But Ishida's just like, look, man, like, yo, I got the knowledge now, and I'm not fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to take you out. Can't hate on it, man. It's like, you can't be mad, right? Like, you can not like it, but you can't be mad at Ishida, bro. Because he's wrong. Straight wrong.
I'm curious, though, man. There's a missing part to Ishida, man. Maybe I'm forgetting it. Maybe they already went through this. But what was Ishida's, I think it was his uncle, because his dad died, right?
No, his grandpa died.
So he's staying with his dad then?
I think that's like his uncle, or he's a Quincy as well.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah,
because he got away from the Quincy's, way as well. Because like we haven't seen him at all. He's not dead. No, so I wonder what his details are on.
They had a small cut scene when they showed him. He was just sitting in his study when the Soul King was causing all the earthquakes and stuff, and people on Earth feel it too. They showed him in a cut scene. He was just sitting in his study, just looking up, like knowing what was going on, right? That's an interesting point too, because I wonder how he plays in all this. Like, why isn't he with the Quincy's as well? You know, does he have a different viewpoint? Because he's the one who showed Ishida the book, and that's how he got the knowledge to read about, you know, what happened to his ancestors essentially, right? So
wait, hold on, wait a minute. Ain't Ichigo's wife? I mean, mama. Ain't Ichigo's mom his sister or niece or some shit?
I mean, they're connected, but I don't think they're related. But
I feel like
but for a long time, man, they used to talk about Ishida like he was the last living Quincy.
Yeah. That was like the whole maybe I guess on Earth like the last fighting Quincy, which was true because the other Quincy's were locked away in I forgot what they called that realm. But so
some German name.
But yeah, because even then that's could be alive because he still had his uncle, whoever that is.
Yeah, but I guess in fear of whatever the case was, like he just ain't practice it no more. He washed his hands of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to count Ichigo as well, since he's a Quincy too, he gotta be. Yeah, that never really was the last Quincy.
Hey, shout out Ichigo, man! Shout out Ichigo, for sure. And also, I'm ready for the next episode because I know Ichigo's gonna go ham on him. And he's gonna go ham because of plot armor and just because he's that much stronger than these dudes, man. I'm telling you right now.
Like I said, he literally has home court advantage, and he's not even at his home.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think his progression is he's gonna have to tap in more in his Quincy powers to elevate himself, along with his soul river powers to get the job done.
Yeah. But the double back before I forget though, because it hit my mind a couple of times. At the end of what made the end of Rashida and Renji fight? Did Renji turn into a hollow? Oh, he was about to start qualification?
Nah. So you need vast amount of spiritual pressure in order to release your Bankai. So when you released it again, like it was a shell of itself. You know what I'm saying? Like that was all he had to put in it. So it looked like very skeleton-like, but it wasn't like a hollow.
No. I'm not talking about that. You didn't see that hole in his chest? He not the arrow. Before the arrow hit, he legit had a hole in his chest when he was about to do that, when he was about to release his Bankai. Like a hollification hole in his chest.
Nah.
Yeah, go back and check that shit again. I had to go back and watch that.
No. I'm saying like I'm pretty sure it ain't no hollow stuff going on with Renji, bro. I
mean, he did get his taken. It might be, man. Unless because remember when Uehara did the shit for the captains that lost their Bankai, it came with some Arankar elements to it, so where they kind of hollified a little bit when they released their Bankais. I don't know if they got part of that too, since they went through and got whole new Bankais from the Royal Palace.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was kind of, I don't know, that's what I was thinking. And then it is kind of bullshit that Renji just got that shit. He just got his fucking Bankai, bro. He just lost that shit.
Nah, that was last season, bro. So Renji, in my book, he got 2 dubs since his new Bankai, or since he knows his Bankai full name. He got the 1 dub against the 1 Quincy when he came back, and Ichigo was trying to make it to Yahweh and stuff, and like he was like, "Yo, chill, Ichigo. We'll let you go. We'll take care of these scrubs." Right? He got the 1 dub there, and then bro, he got the dub versus Ishida to me, man. Like nobody's gonna tell me any different. He got the dub. He didn't finish it, but he got it.
I don't see how, like, Renji's on the ground with negative 100 and Ishida's back at 100, if not over 9,000 life points.
If he had murderous intent, he would have killed him. That's what I'm saying. That's a dub.
That's the thing, though, man. I don't think he could because they can pull Reishi from where they're at and they can use it as a shield and recover. Like, nobody really can get you like that. I don't
think they can recover from the dead, right? Like, if they still have their life form, can they recover? Maybe. Yes, we've seen it, right? But
Yeah.
if Renji would have killed him, I don't think it's no recovering back from that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with that. Also, something else that came in my head. I'm sorry, like this stuff kind of spitting off.
All right, go ahead.
It's weird as shit. That Thor fucking Quincy.
Yeah.
I guess that's his last name. His last name is fucking Valkyrie. Valkyries are female warriors. They're not male warriors. That was interesting.
Well, see, what I do know about the Quincy's, man, all their names are German. So I don't know. Maybe it has a German translation that means something else, or maybe it has some type of German culture on it. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah, that's something I noticed was pretty interesting, or weird,
yeah.
more weird than interesting, I guess.
What are you looking forward to in the next episode?
Honestly, I want to see what Kampachi and the scientists.
Yes.
What the hell they about to be up to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my bad. I got to double back because that was some dumb shit too, man.
Come on, man.
How you gonna let your squad get fucking sniped? And the best idea you come up with was keep running. Like you ain't tell nobody. You ain't tell nobody to find some cover, nothing. You just lost 3 Soul Reapers. Didn't even know you lost 3 Soul Reapers until the third one got hit.
Hey, did you see Reggie Shadow Step? Did you see Reggie Shadow Step?
Huh?
Did you see Reggie Shadow Step? He was about to get sniped. He felt the spiritual pressure, and then he shadow stepped. Go back and watch it, man. Hard.
You said Renji?
Yeah, Renji. Before
he never got sniped.
Nah,
when he was fighting. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Was I guess that does kind of answer that one question that I was saying. Like if they can't shadow, what would that be? Would that be considered shadow stepping? Because I mean, he wasn't walking in the sky. Like it was kind of more like a dodge, a shadow dodge,
shadow dodge, whatever you want to call it, bro. Renji like that. That's all I'm saying. I just said that to say that. Like Renji like that. And Kapachi's there, and the evil scientist captain there. What I'm looking forward to in the next episode, bro, you're gonna have to. Bro, where's Aizen? Where's Aizen?
They don't care. I'm glad you said that because that came back to another point that I brought up last time. Like, how you gonna team up with Quincy's? Like, they're gonna be essential to your team and what the mission is when you don't even know these motherfuckers.
It don't matter.
It does matter. It very much matters. Nah, think about this. No, think about this because they don't know shit about them. All they know is they took out one of their own. Honestly, that's more threatening than it is reassuring. They took out one of their own. No, because right now, the first thing they did when they went over the gate, they said, "You're not going to be telling us what to do, and we're not going with you. We have our own settle. We got our own score to settle." Bruh, they don't know what they seen what all the Soul Reapers are able to do, or they know what they're gonna do, and they've seen what they're capable of. They have their knowledge to go take up to any of the other Quincy's. That's a disadvantage on their end.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
It doesn't matter, man, because head captain don't see them as a threat. If he did,
captain didn't see 3 of his people get shot either.
People that got shot with peons, bro. If they got sniped, they deserve to get sniped.
Those are not peons, bro. One of them was the captain to the ninja.
No
ninja head captain. That was lieutenants. That's worse.
Bro, if they're not strong enough to be in the Royal Palace and get sniped, that's it. Like, get out of here, man.
What are you saying right now?
What I'm saying is, when it comes to those Quincy's who came up there with the captains, bro, if head captain thought they were a threat, if he thought they were going to be able to do something to them, bro, they wouldn't have been there. That's what I'm saying. So it don't matter. That's
so not the point I'm getting at.
The point you're getting at is saying that it's a threat and it was stupid for them to take them with them. However, because they don't know them, but how's the saying go?
Enemy is my close friend. No, that's not what it is. That's not how that works.
What do you mean?
Because you got to the enemy of my enemy is my close friend. The enemy of my enemy. The enemy of my enemy can be my friend, but also be the enemy of my enemy.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. That's not what I'm saying. They're not friends. They have no kind of ties. They have more against each other than they do together.
That happens a lot in the art of war. What are you talking about? This is a war, man.
We're talking about anime.
Thousand year blood war. Understand?
We're talking about anime where there's writing plots that don't make sense sometimes. We're not talking about real world.
We're talking about war here. We're talking about the Soul Reapers trying to survive at this point.
Then you should be using Aizen. You should be using Aizen as an absolute complete weapon, not using him just for a fucking table desk piece for everybody to look at.
I give you that, man. I give you that. I'm surprised they haven't shown where he's at or like what's going on. But I'm pretty sure your heart already, came up with a plan. Like, look, man, after this goes down, then you come up, or if something goes down and somebody makes it back to the Soul Society, you handle that. So, I'm interested to see it. So next episode, I'm looking for my boy Aizen. Hopefully I get some Kabachi fighting in there. I definitely got to see Head Captain's Bankai. Like, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. It is. It was in the trailer. It was in the trailer for this season. It's coming. It's here.
Oh, you watched it? Oh, man, stop watching the end, man. Just turn it off after the end credits, man. Stop spoiling yourself.
No. The trailer for the season before the season came out.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, every like they show everybody saying Bankai, bro. Like it's happening, right?
I don't mean that. Just because he says it doesn't mean he did. Because he might be like, boom, and then everybody else is like, hey, Captain, step out the way. This guy is not very important. I can see it happening because there's so many times already where he's supposed to jump into action, and then something comes through where he's like, I guess I'll just save it for tea on another day. Or it's always something that keeps him from fighting. It's always something.
It's coming, bro. It's coming. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm very interested to see that. But you got any more thoughts on Bleach or anything you were looking forward to?
Well, I mean, go back to what you were talking about with Aizen. Like I said in the last video, man, we already know what's gonna happen with Aizen. I'm gonna say in the next 2 or 3 episodes, he pulling up with Momo. He's pulling up with Momo.
Shout out Momo, man.
Momo gonna be sitting on his lap. He gonna come through levitating on the chair.
Ride or die to the end, man. Shout out Momo.
What else I have in Bleach, man? Damn, you might have veered me off a little bit from some of the stuff I was gonna say. Hopefully I didn't miss anything good. I mean, if anybody got anything in the comments that they want to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. For any new viewers or anybody else that just joined in, man, this is 2/3 of Where's My Anime show. I'm Jay Sama. This is Dap. Thank you for liking. Thank you for coming in. Drop a comment down if you got something to say, if you disagree, if you agree, or if you got just something you looking forward to in the next episodes to come. So we're talking about, we already discussed Dan to Dan. We talked about Dama. Currently, we just finished wrapping up Bleach. Next, we're going to be talking about Tower of God. All great animes. Some love these animes more than others. So drop a comment. Let us know. Let us know how you feel about it. So without further ado, man, we'll go ahead and move to Tower of God. What you think about the new Tower of God?